Hi guys, welcome to my channel. I'm Amanda and today we are here with my finished Colourbook pages. Now I did do a video beforehand. If you want to watch that then it's up here, but there's no point because I'm going to show you everything that was in that video and more in this one. The reason I'm doing another one is because I have finished extra pages, but I am also showing my older ones because I'm not really happy with that video and the feedback that it's getting. A lot of people are mad at me for being negative in that video and saying that I've ruined a lot of pages, and the reason I was saying that I've ruined a lot of pages is because I think that I could do much better now. It wasn't because I think that I've completely ruined them and I'm so sad that I've did them or whatever, but it was just that I know that I can do better, and I've just got to learn from that and move on. I did regret saying some of the things that I said in that video just purely because of the feedback that I was getting. But I'm going to show you my finished Colourbook pages in all of these, and I am going to get on with it now. So let's go and see what I have done. Alright, no messing around. I have a lot to go through. So this is the first one. It's from Colour My Sketchbook Unearthed. These are not in order whatsoever. I'm just going to go through them because we've got a lot. So this is the first one, and I think I did this on a stream, and I did it with Inktense and like Winsor & Newton ink, and it was really fun. I really liked it. I love the vibrancy of the colours. I also like muted colours, but I like the deepness of these ones. The next book is Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them, Magical Creatures and Places colouring book. I really like this colouring book, and I actually bought it before I watched the movie, and then I watched the movie, and this is the only one that I've done, and this was on a video as well. It was the Crayola Coloured Pencil Challenge, and I'm thinking about doing another one of these as well. This is The Magical City by Lizzie Mary Cullen, and this is the very first book that I ever got, and I have 2 copies of these because I wanted to redo some of the pages or finish them in the way that I like, because when I started colouring I didn't know how to colour, and a lot of people were like, oh, you're too hard on yourself, like that's annoying, stop complaining and all that stuff in my last video that I did finished Colourbook pages on. But this is the way that I have been able to improve. I've looked back at this and I've thought, how can I improve this? And then I've gone on from there. So when people tell me that I shouldn't critique my own work, it really annoys me, and I do it for a reason, to try and get better. So this was the very first page that I ever completed, and I did intend on going from start to finish with this one, but I decided not to because I wanted to do them correctly with correct colours and stuff like that. This is the next page, also done in watercolour, and I was loving the vibes of the muted tones, but it just wasn't enough. So I decided that I wanted to finish this whole book in Inktense because that is where it is at. Inktense. The intensity of the colour and just the vibrancy, I really love it, and I want to fill up a whole book like this, but it's probably not going to happen anytime soon. But I looked up this area, this place, which was Little, I can't read it from here, but you guys know what it is, and then I copied the colours from that and then just made up the rest. But I wanted to do this all in this book. I don't know now if I want to do that or not. I might just want to do my own colours. And then this one was the one that I did with the tutorial on Peter Hewitt's channel. You should definitely go and check her out. But this was actually the reason that I decided to get a new book, because even though this is gorgeous and I love it, and this actually is a very big part of why I decided to use Inktense in this book in the first place, I just didn't like the fact that it looked exactly like Peter Hewitt's, so I wanted to do it again differently, but I haven't figured it out yet because I don't know how to make it more beautiful than this, because it looks awesome, I think, and I think I did a really good job with that. So there's some positivity for you guys. So this is the second Magical City book, and this is the first one that I completed, and I really like it. I think it's really simple, but it's also got depth, and it was fun to do. I did not finish this bit. I'm showing you a non-finished page, whoops. And then this one is one that I did in a tutorial video, or a series of videos. I think there was 4 parts. I don't do parted videos anymore because I think they're really annoying, and they don't always get the views. So the first one always gets a lot of views, and then people trail off because they can't be bothered watching it in different parts, and people like to just watch it in one cohesive part. So I did this in a tutorial and I really enjoyed doing it. And then because I did this one in this style, I'm gonna have to do this one the exact same as I did it before. It's so funny. And I have post-it notes on ones that I want to finish, or that I have started already, or that I want to start in this book. The next one is Mouse Guard colouring book by David Peterson, and I've only done one in this, and I did it in a live stream, and that's still on my channel if you want to go and check it out. All of the links to the videos that I have done in these books will be in the description below, and some in the iCards if I can fit some in. I had fun doing this. I did it with Luminance coloured pencils and Faber-Castell coloured pencils, and this was the first one that I did in coloured pencils in a while, but it was really fun and I really liked the results. Jasmine Beckett's Halloween. I did a few in this and I ripped a few out because I was doing them on live stream, and I was trying to get a better angle and stuff, and I also used gesso on some of these pages. Not this one though, this is the first one that I did in this book when I first got it. This is done in watercolour and coloured pencil. And then this one's on my YouTube page. It is a marker one with a coloured pencil background. I did markers, which I'm really happy about. I like the way that it came out. Obviously it bleeds through to the back badly, but obviously if you put something behind it then it's fine. But I really enjoyed doing this one as marker work, and I really liked the way that the markers took to the page even though it's not meant for marker. This is also one of the first books that I got. This is the replacement actually. I have another one where I have other finished pages in them, but I don't think they're worth showing. They are worth it to me, but they're not worth showing to you guys. Nothing to see. I haven't finished this one yet, but it's more or less done. And then this is the only other one that I finished in this book. I really do like the book. I like the pages in the book. I just got really sick of leaves and stuff of the same nature, so I just didn't do it. But there is a couple of other ones that I would like to mention. This one I started doing in watercolour as well. I wanted to do this full book in watercolour, but I stopped. Maybe I will try that again because I have student grade watercolours that I like to use in these books. We're not even halfway through the pile. This is Magical Jungle, I believe. I don't have the dust cover anymore, but I think it is safe somewhere. By Joanna Basford, sorry, and so was Enchanted Forest by Joanna Basford. And this is the first one and only one that I did. I did it on a YouTube video, but I don't know if it's still available to see or not. Sorry about the glare of the thing. So if it's there, I will link it in the description below. If it's not, then I'm sorry, but you can't see it anymore. But this was done in Spectrum Noir pencils and Spectrum Noir Colourblend pencils and pastel. I only finished one page in this book. It's called The Animal Kingdom by Molly Marotta. I think that's how you say her name. I don't like these books, and again, don't get mad at me. I know that other people do, and that's completely fine. The last time I said I didn't like these books, a lot of people were mad. But the reason I don't like them is because it takes too much time for me to complete in the way that I want. As you can see, I started it and I did not like the way that it was so much, like tiny details. So the only one that I finished was the one that didn't have as much detail, and that was this one. I don't know. I keep them because I might like to go back to them someday. Maybe I will like intricate details later on, but right now I don't. I think I might have finished one more. Yeah, this one. I finished that one as well, and it was okay, but I just feel like this is mindless colouring. It's just easy to do, and I don't like easy. Obviously the intricate details are harder to do because you need to have sharp pencils or you need to use pens or whatever, but it just, there's no potential there for me to learn what I want to learn. So that's the only reason I don't like it. It's not because it's not beautiful or that the artist isn't good, it's just because I don't like it personally. And I kind of felt the same about this book, The Time Garden by Darius Song. I didn't like it when I got it, but after coming back to it, once I had done other books, I really did start to like it. And I did this page here with Faber-Castell coloured pencils, and I really enjoyed it, and I liked the story that it was telling. There's some bits that I obviously don't or didn't like, but I actually really appreciate it. Plus, I was using gel pens. That was my son, by the way. I was using gel pens when I started this, and I don't think I should have done that because the outcome of gel pens or fine liners isn't really my cup of tea, especially with the colour choices that I chose that time. So that's one reason why I decided I didn't like this book, but now I do, and I wish that I could buy another one. I know that's a waste, but sometimes I feel like I've just got to buy another one to start fresh and try again. This is what was supposed to be Kirby Rosane's last book, which was Mythomorphia. I got the French version because I did not know that it was French. I didn't check. So yeah, but he is bringing out another one, or has brought out another one, and I really want to get it because I really do enjoy these books. They are awesome. This is actually the first page that I started. I haven't finished it yet though, so that's why I didn't mark it to show you guys, but I just wanted to show you these are with macro refine pencils. And I was going to do this whole book in macro refine, but I decided not to, and I did watercolour and coloured pencil again to finish this page. And let's just zoom out a little bit so you can see. It's a little bit better. I've not got the best desk space at the moment and it's wiggling. But yeah, I really enjoyed doing this one and I like the way it came out. I did this not on stream or anything. This one was really fun as well. I don't think I did this one on stream, but it's Faber-Castell pencils again with watercolour background. Don't like the way the background came out, but I know that I can go over that if I want to, and I probably will. But I really like the cohesiveness and the colour scheme in this one. This one was done on my channel, but I don't know if it's still live. If it is, again, it will be in the description below. But this was really fun as well. I did it with watercolour again and Faber-Castell coloured pencils. Decided to go for opposite look here. And there's still a lot that I want to finish in this one. This is another one that I done and I finished it on a live stream. Again with Faber-Castell coloured pencils. I need to work on my shadowing a little bit. It's not got enough depth, but I do like it still. I learned from it because people learn from their mistakes. This next one is the second book that I got from Kirby Rosane's. It's Imagimorphia. And I have a lot started in this book. A lot started, but I haven't finished them, and honestly, I want another one. I haven't finished them. There's loads that I've started backgrounds for, or started doing the little elements in washes of colour, but this is the first one that I finished, and I really like the way this one came out. This is Faber-Castell Polychromos as well, with acrylic paint for the background. I like it. I want to do this one as well so that I have a double page spread of finished ones. And this is the first book that I got by Kirby Rosane's, which is Anamorphia. Again, I have a lot started in this book, washes of colour, Started doing a little bit of the gel pen thing. Started doing backgrounds and doing washes of things. Lots of washes of things, but I've only finished 2 in this one. Which is this one. Again, I went with the opposite teal and pink because those are my 2 favourite colours together. They've always been my 2 favourite colours together since I was in high school. And I really like the way this one came out. I picked this tip from Dee Dee actually, with the background having like wispy whiteness or lighter colour round about it. And then this is the other one that I finished. This one had less detail in it, so it seemed less intimidating. And I had so much fun with it. I think this is watercolour and acrylic paint with some coloured pencils as well. Next one is Joanna's Christmas by Joanna Basford. I was really excited to get this book. I got a lot of Christmas books when I first started getting into them. This one's not finished, but it's kind of going that way. I really like the paper in this, and I like that it's single-sided, but you also get this pattern if you want to colour it in. And then this one I did in a video and I got so much hate for it. I don't know if, I think I privated it because it was an older video, not just because of the hate, but I got so much hate in this video. Well, actually not so much hate. Just one girl, she was like, that's a waste of coloured pencils. And I was like, okay, thanks. So it's Faber-Castell Polychromos again with Winsor and Newton inks. And then this one was a magazine that I was getting from my local grocery store, and it had competitions in them, but I never won it because I never did enough colouring. But this is the only one that I done, and the reason I done it was because it reminded me of my mum, because she likes knitting. So that one was really fun. I liked doing that one, but I don't know, the rest of the pictures just seemed a little bit weird. I don't like the abstract look of them all, but they're fun to do. This is another one that I thought that I needed, but I quickly grew it out of, but I did finish a couple, and this was when I first started using Inktense pencils. This was it in Inktense. And this was also in Inktense. Basically, I've just got too much books, too much to choose from. And now we only have Bennett Klein's left, I think. Yep. So this is Sketchbook, Colour My Sketchbook 3. And most of these are done on video or live stream, which are on my channel. Or you can see them on the group from Bennett Klein's group on Facebook. This is the iguana, and in the video I say iguana wrong. I know, silly, but this is done in Inktense pencils with a little bit of white gel pen and white Posca pen, I believe, maybe even white pencil. This is Colour My Sketchbook Epic. This is the only one that I finished in this book. These books are really good. I just hate the paper because it's very copy-like paper. It's not good at all. And I don't like the feeling of the grayscale. The grayscale seems to have a texture to it that makes the pencils either not stick or stick too much. I did this on a live stream as well, and it definitely is still on my channel. This one is Colour My Sketchbook Dragons, and I finished this one, the Babe, the Dragon Babe, which is also in a video, and it was really fun. I think it's also Inktense pencils, but I can't really remember. I did a lot in coloured pencil in these books to start with, and then I switched to Inktense, but you can see it on the channel if you want. This one is Colour My Sketchbook 5. Letters. I'm teaching Caden how to write letters. He wrote these. And then I did 3 in here because it was in a competition on the Facebook page. Bennett Klein is really, really generous, and he will do a lot of giveaways, but he also gets you to participate in colouring in his books to win the giveaways, which I really like, because a lot of people just do giveaways just for giveaways. But this is the first one. We had to do 3, and then this is the second one. He's really cute, I like him. And I think this was Inktense, but I'm not too sure. Yeah, it's definitely Inktense because it's buckled a lot, you see. And I really liked those. This is Colour My Sketchbook Steam, and it was one of my favourite Colour My Sketchbook books. The drawings in them are just beautiful. This is what they look like before you colour them. Gorgeous stuff. This one's a little bit too wee, but I scanned this in, and I think I'm going to do it digitally. I think that this is one of my favourite colour pages that I've ever done in any books. And it was definitely done in Inktense, and it was so fun. I loved doing it. I loved doing all the brassy tones. And then this one was also done in a video, I think, or a live stream, and it was Faber-Castell pencils, I believe. Again, with the brassy tones, I really like trying to make them look all old and disgusting looking. See all of the green and the bronze and stuff. Could have did better with the wasp. And this is Colour My Sketchbook Characters. I haven't got his newer books because he produces them like crazy. He works so hard, and I don't know where he comes up with these ideas. It's madness. This is the very first Bennett Klein one that I coloured in, and it was done in Faber-Castell pencils. Honey the Badger. This is another one. I don't know if that's in a video, but again, they will be down below. Faber-Castell coloured pencils, I believe, as well, with an acrylic black background. This was done on a live stream, I can remember this one. Faber-Castell again, with watercolour, I believe. I can't remember everything. Again, this was done on a video. So fun, I loved this. I really like doing the folds of the dog. I know that sounds really weird, but it was really fun to see where the folds were and to try and get them to be shadowy. I think I could still push it a little bit more though. That's my problem, I don't push the shadows enough. And then this one is the toad, which I also did a video on, but I did this as a speed colour, which was my first. Well, it wasn't my first. It may have been, I don't know. I haven't done many speed colours because people don't like them as much, so I didn't do them as much, but this one was really fun. Faber-Castell Polychromos again. Those are my favourite pencils if you haven't noticed, and that's the last one. I really want to get back into colour books again. It would make me happy to be able to do more. It's just really hard right now because I don't have that much time, but that's it all. That's all of my finished colour book pages, guys. So thank you so much for watching. Please remember to comment, like and subscribe. Tell me what you are working on, if you are working with Inktense yourself or Polychromos or anything else. What medium do you use? What books do you like the best? Any recommendations for me to try? And I will see you in my next video. Bye guys.